everybody, this is BWildcat2, and this is a 6-game episode. We've got 2 in Boston and 4 in Detroit, closing off a 9-game road stretch. In the bottom of the second, Euclid doubles down the left field line to give the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. And in the third, David Ortiz with a 2-run shot to right center field, making the score 4-0 Boston, and giving them an early advantage over the Rangers here. As you see, Bourbon was not able to come down with that ball. In the fourth, the Rangers slowly creep back. They get an RBI single from Mike Napoli to make the score 4-1 in favor of the Red Sox. And then still in the fourth, now the bottom of the fourth, it's 4-2 Red Sox. And that gets past Bourbon out and right. It's going to be a triple. I think he was going for the inside the park home run, but we throw him out, if I remember right. We'll see what happens here. The throw comes in to the catcher and throw to the plate, and yeah, he was out, going for the inside the park home run. In the sixth, I think that's Rodrigo Gonzalez, if I remember how to say his name right, grounds an RBI single up the middle for a 4-3 game. And then Murphy in the sixth, a 2-run shot to right, gives the Rangers their first lead of the game at 5-4. So the Red Sox, with Josh Beckett on the mound, have given up that 4-run lead. As you see, sneaks it inside the fair pole. And then Murphy in the seventh, the very next inning, it does the same thing. A 3-run shot this time. He has 5 RBIs in the game. You see that barely go over the wall. It's 8-4 Texas. And then in the ninth, Michael Young continues his hit streak with a double down the left field line, driving in a run. It's 9-4 Rangers now. And then still in the ninth, Mitch Moreland is going to send an RBI double to right center. You see it bounces and goes over the wall for an RBI double. It's 11-4 Rangers now. And in the ninth, Dustin Pedroia is going to ground out to second. Kinsler to the replacement shortstop for Elvis, and over to Moreland. And the Rangers win this game 11-4. So they take the first game in Boston. Switching the gameplay now. We're going to the final game of the series, of this short 2-game series. Mike Napoli sends a long ball deep to left field, 2-0 Rangers early, as Napoli looks like he snuck that one inside the fair pole. And then Beltran the third is going to send a single into left field off the monster for a 3-0 lead for the Rangers now. As you see, it takes a weird bounce in the left field corner. And then in the bottom of the third, Mike Aviles is going to send a solo shot to left, so cutting the lead from 3-0 to 3-1 in favor of the Rangers. And yeah, this is actually pretty tough for me, because we go, as you see, David Murphy triples to right on the play, on this next play in the fourth. It gets past the right fielder for Boston. And then I don't know what this means that he scores. Apparently there must have been a throwing error, I think. So 4-1 Rangers now in the fourth. Yeah, that's what it was. The throw gets past and allows the runner to score. So in the sixth, Josh Hamilton has a swinging bunt practically, and he drives in a run as they went for the out at the plate for a run batted in. And then in the seventh, David Murphy's going to send a sac fly to center, making the score 6-1 in favor of Texas. You see it come down, and the throw comes in, but it's not going to be in time. It's 6-1 Rangers on this play. You see, who was that went right through the catcher? And then the seventh, Mitch Moreland is going to send a RBI single into right field to make the score 7-1 Rangers. And still in the seventh, Andrus is going to ground out to third, and he still gets the run batted in. It's 8-1 Rangers now. And then the ninth, Adrian Gonzalez is going to send a home run into left center, cutting the lead from 8-1 to 8-2 in favor of the Rangers, but that would not be enough. the Rangers would win the short 2-game series with Boston. They take this game 8-2. As you see, Cody Ross ground out to short to end the game. Like I was saying earlier, we played 3 in Minnesota and 2 in Boston, my boss's favorite 2 teams. So it's kind of tough for me. But I took 4 out of 5 from them, and now we're on to Detroit for 4. In the bottom of the first, Prince Fielder is going to ground out to shortstop, give the Tigers a 1-0 lead in Game 1 of the series. As you see, my throw to the plate. And then in the 5th, Mike Napoli is going to get the Rangers' first hit of the game. The score is 2-0 Detroit. And then the 6th, Adrian Beltre is going to send a shot into center. It gets past Austin Jackson. It will roll until tomorrow, and that ties the game up at 2 with the RBI triple for Adrian Beltre. You see Austin Jackson throw it in, and the game is tied at 2 now. Next clip is Elvis Andrus is going to ground out to short, keeping the game tied at 2 in the 7th inning. And then in the bottom of the 7th, Brendan Bosch, is going to send a ground ball to Kinsler, to Elvis, to Moreland, double play, gets them out of the inning. So still tied at 2 in the 7th. And then the 8th, Mike Napoli sends a sac fly to center with the bases loaded. That makes the score 3-2 Rangers in the 8th. And could this be a win in the first game of the series for the Rangers here in Detroit? It looks like it just might be. Top of the 8th, still, Beltre is going to reach first on this fielder's choice as they go home with the throw and they get the runner at the plate. So we only have a 1-run lead, but we still have runners on. Next clip we have is going to be Murphy is going to send a fly ball into right that's going to be caught. So still 3-2 as that ends the 8th inning. Now the next clip we have is the top of the 9th. Julio Bourbon. He's not known for his power, but he sends a 2-run shot down the right field line. Are you kidding me? How do you let the fastest guy on the team get a pop and pop it out? And in the bottom of the 9th, Delman Young or whoever is on the Tigers that's young, I think that's Delman Young, is going to ground out to short to end the game. The Rangers win 5-2, and it was because of that 2-run shot that we had some insurance from Bourbon. So thank you, Julio Bourbon. It's game 2 of the series now. Miguel Cabrera is going to send one deep to left, and it clangs off the fair pole for a home run. It's 1-0 Tigers. And then the second, Mitch Moreland strikes right back with a 2-run shot deep into right field. Going to touch the night sky in Detroit, giving the Rangers a 2-1 lead now here in Detroit in game 2 of the series. In the third, Hamilton is going to ground out to first, but we're going to take the lead 3-1. So we have the lead 3-1 instead of 2-1 because of this throw. He threw it away, and that gave the Rangers another run. So 3-1 now in favor of the Rangers in the third. And then the next clip we have is going to be Mike Napoli is going to send a fly ball on the left. Going to tag up his Bourbon. Once it comes down, we'll have a play at the plate. Here comes the throw in, and it's on the line, and he's out. So they do not get a run home. It's a double play ball to end the inning. Next clip is top of the 4th, Adrian Beltre. He's going to send a deep drive into left, and could this be a home run? Yes, folks, it will be. Sneaking inside the fair pole for a 4-1 lead for the Rangers. And in the 4th, Mitch Moreland, still in the 4th, another drive into right. Could this be his second home run of the game? Yep, it is. It's a solo shot for Moreland. 5-1 Texas now in the 4th. And in the bottom of the 6th, Victor Martinez is going to send a fly ball into center field. It's going to drive in the run on the sac fly, cutting the lead 5-2 Texas now. So if I haven't already said it, thumbs up for 6 games in 1 episode. Probably going to have leave your comments if you like this. Like, would you? Next clip is Prince Fielder going to send an RBI double into left center. It's going to cut the lead 5-3. Texas now, still in the 6th. So leave your feedback. Do you like the 6 games in 1 episode, or do you want like individual series? In the 7th, Bourbon is going to send one off the second baseman, and that's going to be a hit for Bourbon. Going to drive in a run on the play. So 6-3 in the 7th in favor of the Rangers. And then the bottom of the 9th, Mike Avila is going to send a deep drive into right, but it's going to be a double. And my game kind of froze for a minute there, I thought. It's going to bounce past Bourbon, kick up off the wall, and he's going to play it back in, and we'll see what happens. Oh, he went for third on the play, and then he's going back to second, and Beltre's just going to get him out. That's going to end the game. The Rangers will win that game 5-2. And we're going to game 3. The best the Tigers can manage is a split. But in the first, Mike Napoli is going to send an RBI double deep into center field and back near the wall practically. Almost hit it out of here, giving the Rangers an early 1-0 lead. And then the 6th, Mike Napoli is going to send a sacrifice fly to around the same area that he hit his RBI double in the first. It's going to make the score 2-0. All 2 runs being driven in by Mike Napoli today. This is not a very long clip. This game was not very long not very much happened. In the 7th, Mitch Moreland is going to double into center field. It's going to make the score 3-0 Rangers now. As you see it come down in right center, Mitch Moreland has an RBI double to his credit now. And the 7th, still in the 7th, I believe, it's Elvis Andrus is going to reach first on this fielder's choice. They tried to get the double play, and Elvis was safe, so an RBI on the fielder's choice for Elvis, and it's 4-0. And in the bottom of the 9th, Victor Martinez is going to ground out to third to end the game. So the Rangers shut out the Tigers, and they've won the series 3-0. But there's still a 4th game. Will the Tigers be able to capture one from the Rangers, or will the Rangers sweep the Tigers? Here we go, game 4 of the series, top of the 3rd, Ian Kinsler. Home run left field, left center, deep left center. 1-0 Texas now. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, do you like the 6 games in 1 episode, or would you just like if there's a 2-game series, would you like to just see 2 games? Top of the 4th, Mitch Moreland is going to ground into center for a 2-run single. And that's going to make the score 3-0 Rangers now. And then still in the 5th, Julio Bourbon is going to ground right back up the middle, give the Rangers a 4-0 lead on an RBI single. So not much pop offense coming today. Prince Fielder, deep to right. There it goes. It is gone. And the Rangers lead 4-1 now on this solo shot from Prince Fielder. He'd been quiet in the series so far, but then now in the bottom of the 7th, it's going to be cut to 4-2 on this triple off the wall from Alex Avila. I think I went to catch it and pushed the wrong button. That's why he dove. So it's 4-2 Texas now. Can the Tigers make a comeback and try to get the win? We'll have to see. It's going to be an RBI triple for Alex Avila. And then the next clip we have is going to be Johnny Peralta lining a single in the center, making the score 4-3 Rangers in the 7th. So the Tigers are cutting into the lead. Rayburn is going to ground out to third here in the 7th inning with that, so that ends the threat. Next clip we have is going to be a top of the 9th. Elvis Andrus is going to ground into center for a single and an RBI. 5-3 Texas now on that play. And then still in the 9th, it's going to be Josh Hamilton with a double in the center and RBI double to deep left center. Makes the score 6-3 Rangers now. And will that be enough offense for Joe Nathan in the 9th? I do believe so. As you see, Alex Avila ground out to second to end the game. The Rangers take this series 4-0. This is B Wildcat 2. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys.